It is so nice to be here once again. We have waited for such a long time for our instrument to reach this different, separate vibration he calls about. A separate vibration because he steps out of oneself and takes a look back. He says, is that I that is talking now? Is that I with the words of wisdom? When we say yes, it is him with the words of wisdom. It is not I or not us, it is a combined force of many years of dedication, of understanding, of trawling through the forest on the dark nights and bumping into trees and thinking, this is not the way. But sooner or later, beloveds, you will see the dawn, you will feel, you will sense, you will smell the dawn arising we will say as well. And as you smell the dawn arising of the new day, we ask you to breathe out the night. Breathe out the despair that you had found yourself in at that time and move softly across Mother Earth towards the rising sun, towards the new daybreak of your day. For we watch the sunrise on different countries. We watch as the sun goes down, and so does the inspiration of many people. And we say to you all now, if you can step out of your body and visualize yourself in a luminous light looking at your body, you will see and you will start to laugh at the condition that you put yourself in at this present time. For we are laughing with you, for we see the many shapes and forms of many people that will listen to this message and start to laugh, howling laughter. For you know that when you step outside your body, you won't recognize yourself. You might recognize the thoughts that you've been having, thinking, where does those invading thoughts come from? Where's those thoughts that pull me down in my nature, in my understanding of the trueness of who I am? You might look at that area and then start to giggle amongst yourselves. This is our poppycock. This is a wonderful life that you live at this present time. And please don't forget, lovies, where have you come from? The consciousness that you have now, where have you brought it from? How have you brought it within you? What means of transportation did you bring it into this world? Into your body, into your thought patterns? Yes, you brought it within the soul vibration that we talk about, the energetically blueprint of the soul, which is the trueness of you are. But we remind you now, and you know that this is correct, there's a template, now a human template, taking shape. It is here to the ones who will believe it is here, and it is not here to the ones, well, who have that thought pattern. But the human template will not take the thoughts that you've had in your 3D department. It will not take them. It will only take the thoughts that lift you up like a hot air balloon on a summer day, and you're throwing out the sandbags because you want to rise higher. And this is what we say to you all. Throw out your sandbags. Throw out the thought patterns. Throw out the people that pull you down. Families, boyfriends, relatives. Throw them all out in a way that you can understand who you are. And as you understand who you are, you become lighter in your thought patterns, in your belief, and in your awareness. Your body changing, the DNA, the double helix is changing. It is all to do with you as you walk forward from the jungle of the forest in the night where you keep bumping into the trees. Yes, some of you would hold the trees because some of you are tree huggers. You like our sense of humour? He is a tree hugger. Yes, not very often. But as you walk, remember, there are your ancestors walking with you as well. Not all of them. As we explained to our instrument, our partner, today in his meditation, there are those, and we'll be gentle here, there are those relatives who've gone across the veil, who are not on your earth at this present time, who inhabit the astral plane, who do not want to walk with you. They want to walk in their own path and stay where they are. Maybe in the, we will say, in the greyness or the darkness of their thought patterns. So not every ancestor walks with you, but your spiritual family, your friends who live and work on a spiritual vibration and have their being on that dedication line, they are there with you. So do not be upset. For those who are seeking messages from loved ones who've gone forward, do not be upset, beloveds, if they have not come through. But rest assured that sooner or later they will walk their own dance of glory into their glorious daybreak, which will lead to the sunset of their spiritual life, and then move on to a higher dimension. Yes, there are many, many dimensions of a spiritual life. As you go through one spiritual life, one dimension, then you are given other dimensions for you to work and love and work through. And this is good. He has just, we would give you a little bit of information now. He has just removed his shoes under the desk. You cannot see. This is good. Get the, wonderful. We will say now, as we always say, rest assured. And we listened before to the first 5 minutes when he was talking about people maybe leapfrogging other people, and we call you spiritual people, maybe channelers, maybe mediums or clairvoyants, maybe way showers, workshop leaders who are bringing more information through, and other people saying, why can't we get this information? Why can't I get the information? Because, beloveds, it's not yours to get at the moment. You are working on your own stuff, through and through your own karma, for you cannot take it with you. None of you can. So when it's time to work through your family, when it's time to say maybe goodbye to your family, because you have to walk on. Yes. We have seen our instrument talk to other people, and they walk away thinking he's lost off his rocker. This is old poppycock he's talking about. And they go back into their own drama. And we were saying to other people, and to him especially, step out of the drama. Don't change things in your life which you know you've worked hard to get. You've worked hard to understand, like who you are. Do not throw it away for a crust of bread, for in time you will have the feast. Don't throw your self-divinity, your self-worth away. And we will say it this way, do not be a Judas for yourself. Because everything that you've worked for is here with you now, if you believe it. Yes, we speak of this many times, that there are your galactic brothers and sisters vibrating in other vibrations around your Mother Earth at this particular time. This is good, but they are watching. Your fall from grace was not a fall from grace, beloveds. You've chosen, all of you, to have this holiday. But unfortunately, some of you think, this is all the holiday that you have. People are saying that there's only one life, live it. And we're saying, oh, beloveds, there's plenty of lives. All you have to do is believe it. We watch him when he sees these comments on different internet sites. There's only one life, live it. And he wants to, we have to rein him back. We have to put the chains on him to say, no, no, let them believe that, beloved. But the ones who we speak to now, the ones who have stepped out of marriages, stepped out of relationships that were not serving them, well done, congratulations. If you tried to bring peace and comfort to other people, if you've just helped one person along the way, then you've done your job. You've done more than your job. People say we hear him and we watch and we see and we inspire him to lift other people up, but they don't want it. So unfortunately we have to walk away until the next time. But when the next time comes, beloveds, you will be more prepared, all of you. Because you will understand, yes, you will understand the trueness of who you are. And in the trueness of who you are, you will have the understanding that everything is connected to you. You are your brother and sister. What you do to them, you do to yourself. You've heard this time and time again. We know this. He thinks that people want to know more about the outer life, the galactic life, the star seeds, the divinity, the new human blueprint, the aliens, the ETs, where they are come from. And we say, not at this time, beloved. For there are people waking up, only understanding a little bit of what we're talking about now. And it's to all people that we speak to. Do not overfeed your brothers and sisters with your spiritual information. Please, do not do this. They have been in a spiritual desert. They have been like a one-legged nomad with the camel, walking around the desert, searching for that oasis of spiritual nourishment. Well, they didn't know it was spiritual nourishment, but they were searching for life-giving water, manna from heaven. They've been searching for this. When they come out of the desert and they meet the Guru, the Gandhi, the Christ, the Buddha, yourself, what do? They give them the nourishment. Yes. You do not give them a 4-course meal of spiritualness, of do this, do that, say this, think this, dress like this, let this go. You give them a piece of cake, or slice of carrot, or piece of carrot, slice of cake, drink of water, in small measures. Allow them to digest the information, the food that will nourish them. Do not give them that 4-course, 5-course meal from your a la carte menus or from your hamburger stalls. Please, give them the small food that will make them become more alive, will feed the cockles of their soul, their intuition, their ego. That will give them more, show me, tell me more. But if you push the food, the spiritual knowledge at them, they will walk away. They will top up, and you'll probably never see them again. And we've seen this happen with so many times, so many people. Slowly, slowly catch the monkey is a good saying upon your earth. This we know. So we ask you, from all of us here, choose your words carefully, your actions perfectly, your thoughts beautifully and matched to your awareness at this time, beloveds. And in this garden of the thoughts that you have grown for yourself, you'll be able to water the garden of beloved sisters and brothers with your spiritual watering can. And what is the watering can in? What is the water in the can? Where's it come from? It is not your water, beloveds. It is the water of the universe. It is the water of what you may call your divinity of God, male or female. Do not split it. What comes first, the egg or the chicken? It makes no difference, beloveds. All we ask you to do is walk within peace within your own heart. Give where you can. Walk away from situations where you know you cannot change it. Give them your thoughts of love, of understanding. Go within. Ask yourself, what do I do with this? How can I do this? Can I affect this? And listen to your thoughts coming back at you. And if they don't come back, then don't do anything. Try to strengthen that intuition. And then when you come against something or a opportunity, you send a thought out and you connect to your higher self through, I'll just ask. And you ask. You wait. You receive. And then you give. And this is what we are doing through our friend now. It is time for some music. We will be back.
How could anyone